Epic Games, the creators of Fortnite, as well as Unreal Engine, and they also have a few other games under their umbrella, such as Rocket League, Fall Guys, are going through difficult times. This is coming from CNN. Epic Games lays off 16% of its workforce. In the article, by the way, link below in the description section. Epic Games, maker of Fortnite, said this past Thursday that will lay off 16% of its staff, around 830 employees, as it attempts to reverse what CEO Tim Sweeney called unrealistic spending. In a letter to employees Thursday, Sweeney said that the video game company had been spending way more money than we earn investing in the next evolution of Epic. Quote unquote, I had long been optimistic that we could power through this transition without layoffs, but in retrospect, I see that this was unrealistic. He added that Epic plans to divest from the online independent music platform Bandcamp, which it bought last year, which now may be acquired by the music marketplace firm Songtradr. Epic will also spin off most of its marketing division, Super Awesome, into standalone company. About two-thirds of Epic's layoffs this past Thursday will impact employees outside the company's quote-unquote core development teams. Some laid-off workers announced on LinkedIn that they'll be affected, including employees working user experience for Fortnite production, employee engagement, and recruitment. Laid-off employees will receive severance offer that includes 6 months of pay base, accelerated stock vesting, and other benefits. Quote unquote, we're cutting costs without breaking development are our core lines of businesses so we can continue to focus on our ambitious plans. Some of our products and initiatives will land on schedule. Some may not ship when planned because they were under-resourced for the time being. We're okay with the schedule trade-off if it means holding on to our ability to achieve our goals. That's not the only thing going on with Epic recently. This is coming from VGC. Epic is raising Fortnite V-Bucks prices this month. Virtual currency will be more expensive in a number of countries, including the US. The company said an updated pricing will be introduced October 27th in the Czech Republic, Denmark, Eurozone countries, Hungary, Japan, Norway, Poland, Romania, Sweden, Turkey, and the United States, as well as countries that use the dollar and their Fortnite storefronts. These adjustments are based on economic factors such as inflation, currency fluctuations, and follow similar pricing alignments recently completed in the United Kingdom, Canada, and Mexico, according to Epic. I'll leave on the screen the chart if you're interested in seeing some of these currency changes, but the pricing for the US will include 1,000 V-Bucks for $9. It's currently $8, so it's going up like $1. 2,800 V-Bucks for $23. Currently, that's at $20 US. 5,000 V-Bucks for $37. It's currently at $32. And 13,500 V-Bucks for $90. That is currently at $80. So that's like a jump right there of $10. And I think a big reason why Epic is doing this is because of the fact that they're going through financial straits. Obviously, as we just talked about a moment ago, they had to fire or lay off 830 employees, plus they're spinning off a few of their products to become a standalone independent company. By the way, thoughts to all 830 employees that have lost their jobs or about to be laid off by Epic. I hope that you're able to find new work in the very near future. Obviously, very difficult times for Epic Games. And what's one way for a company that's struggling to combat these difficult financial times for them, along with laying off the employees? Well, it's also raising the prices of V-Bucks in order to recoup those financial losses. Now, there could be a variety of reasons why Epic is struggling right now, raising V-Buck prices in Fortnite, as well as having to lay off over 800 employees. I don't think all of it has to do with Fortnite itself, but I do think that there have been decisions that they have made regarding Fortnite which obviously haven't helped. I think they have relied too much on collabing, especially with lesser-known animes. I mean, look, if you're in the anime world or sphere, you're probably familiar with Jujutsu and My Hero Academia. Dragon Ball Z is obviously very popular, Naruto, and a lot of these other like things that they collab with, like for example with Disney, Marvel, they do a lot of collabing. Most recently, they have Ahsoka as a character you can unlock if you have the Battle Pass. Now, I don't know exactly how the money is exchanged between Epic and, say, Disney over characters from Marvel and Star Wars, or any of these other IPs that they do stuff with. They also have done stuff with DC, as well as the animes we just talked about. They have sports figures from real life. So I'm sure Epic has shelled out a few bucks for these musicians, stars in the sports industry, even like streamers have skins. I'm sure each one is a little bit different depending on how popular the brand or the IP or the characters happen to be. But it wouldn't surprise me if there's been a few collabs that haven't exactly worked out for Epic, where they shelled out some money for this IP or these fictional characters, or even real life sports stars or like streamers, and they didn't exactly make their money back, let alone any profit. And there are also a lot of Fortnite fans out there that don't really like these collabs, and as my friend Tay Daniel calls it, advertisement. They rather have original Fortnite characters in the item shops as well as in the battle passes. I'm somewhere in the middle on this. There are some original characters I think that are cool and awesome designs. I think there's some that are extremely wacky and silly and lazy at times. For the record, I have actually enjoyed playing Fortnite Zero Build over the past year with Riley, some of our friends like Kane, Red, Yuji, Destiny Metal, along with Dark Matter Wolf, Bounty Hunter, and a few others here and there. But there are definitely times that we don't enjoy seasons of Fortnite as much as previous seasons based off of decisions that are made by Epic. For example, they've added a lot of these different anime mythic weapons like the Kama Kama Chameleon weapon, the Deku Blast, which are extremely OP and take the fun out of the game, especially if you are on the receiving end. And despite the fact that the map was updated with Unreal Engine 5, which looks amazing by the way, I think there's going to be a lot of great games coming out in the near future that are going to take full advantage of Unreal Engine 5. However, there's been regions of the Chapter 4 map of Fortnite, or POIs, or whatever you wish to call them, that left a lot to be desired. And a couple of seasons ago, they added the jungle section, and a lot of us have grown to despise the jungle. The sooner the jungle is taken out of Fortnite, the better. Hopefully it'll be gone by Chapter 5, which is supposed to be right around the corner. And for the record, I don't think that raising V-Bucks prices is a wise move. I think this might result in even less V-Bucks sales, because there are a lot of people out there that only have a certain amount of money to spend on V-Bucks every month because they have other stuff to pay for, like putting food on the table, bills, roof on their head, maybe a car note, etc. And on top of that, if the battle passes, have been kind of mid, to be honest, recently, and the cosmetics in the item shop, for the most part, have left a lot to be desired, which means why would I want to spend V-Bucks on a battle pass that sucks, or on cosmetics in the item shop that I'm not even remotely interested in, when I already have a nice library of cosmetics to choose from while playing Battle Royale in Fortnite, or Save the World Fortnite. I think they've also cut back on the major events in Fortnite because those cost money, obviously, as well as the concerts. Now, for the most part, I don't care about the concerts because it usually involves like musicians, artists that I've never heard of or have no interest in, but it doesn't necessarily mean that it doesn't interest the rest of the Fortnite community, because a lot of them are younger, and so maybe some of these artists and musicians appeal to them, but to me, not so much. But overall, the gameplay of Fortnite is fun. The gunplay is really good. The PvPing is amazing for the most part. There's one complaint that I would like to make is the fact that console players are forced to play with PC players. I wish there was a way just to play without PC and let PC players play by themselves, because a lot of times it appears that they like to break the rules and low res their game in order to make it easier for them to spot players and kill players, and yet they don't get banned for it. Plus, from what I've been told, it's easier to PvP in Fortnite with a mouse and keyboard than with a controller. I mean, I don't seem to have a problem playing the game with a controller, but maybe I'd be way better if I, played it on my PC and I could low res it so I can see enemies easier and get really good at mouse and keyboarding it. Overall, I found Chapter 4 of Fortnite to be mid, even though they have upgraded to Unreal Engine 5. I'm glad they did that. But hopefully Chapter 5 will go much better and they'll turn Fortnite around, because there have been times when a lot of us rather just earn XP, play and save the world, and not bother with the sweats or the nonsense in Fortnite, mainly because of the PC players as well as some of the ridiculous mythics that we talked about a moment ago. But for the record, I do like it whenever they bring back the lightsabers and the force powers. So maybe I'm just playing hypocrite 100 here. I don't think that Fortnite's going anywhere anytime soon. I don't think they're in serious danger of becoming irrelevant. But whenever you overdo it on the collabs and you put like OP mythics in the game and chapters, seasons that leave a lot to be desired, along with regions of the map that most people don't really care for, and raise the V-Bucks prices, doesn't exactly help the game, especially whenever you force console players to play with PC players. Now, not all PC players are quote-unquote cheating with the low-res nonsense, but a growing percentage of them seem to be, because those videos are all over YouTube showing PC players on Fortnite how to do it, openly playing the game in low-res in B-roll. Yet it doesn't seem like Epic is doing a damn thing about that. But despite all this, a lot of us still enjoy playing Fortnite Battle Royale, Zero Build, and Save the World casually. Here's hoping things get better instead of worse going forward when it comes to Fortnite in 2024. Your thoughts, views, and opinions, as always, welcome below in the comments section.